Hey everybody, the second part of my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Cotton Candy Queen collection has come in, so let's play in some new makeup. So the second part of the collection I ordered has all 6 Hydrating Glitz lip balms, the Cotton Candy Foaming Makeup Primer. I'm so excited to try this, it looks super interesting. As well as the 3 eye glosses. Again, another formula that I haven't tried from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, so I'm super stoked to see what this is like too. Let's start with the Hydrating Glitz lip balms. First of all, this component is super cute. The fact that it looks like a bullet and it's got this baby blue to baby pink gradient, it's totally adorable. This is the shade Yum Yum Yellow, Blue Balls, Candygasm, Snowball Me, Pastel and Secretly Sweet. So none of the balms are super tinted, but they all are very sparkly. And I feel like most of the pigment that you're gonna get is actually from the sparkle, even though the base does have some pigment in it. However, they are all very, very pretty. Oh my gosh. They're so sparkly. And so soft on the lips. We've definitely tried the lip balms on this channel, but we have yet to try the eye glosses. So let's see what they're like. As always, I feel like the outer packaging is iconic. I mean, his boxes always reflect the collections that they are, and he does a great job at sticking with the theme. Even the components for the eye glosses themselves are super cute. I love that pearly finish to the caps. They just look good. But let's talk about those colors on the inside. Look at those shades. We've got the shade Candy Glass, Hand Spun Love, and my personal favorite, Sugar Diamonds. Oh my gosh, look at that color. Oh, and this formula is so buttery smooth. I cannot wait to put these on my lid. Oh, they're gonna be so good. After swatching those eye glosses, I've chosen 2 that I really want to use. Definitely the Sugar Diamonds. This blue is amazing. And the Candy Glass because of the flip that it has on it. I think it's gorgeous. To use the eye glosses from the Cotton Candy Queen collection, I'm gonna create an easy look using the Cotton Candy Queen eyeshadow palette. Say that 5 times fast. Believe me, it's difficult. I just did. Okay, now we're primed and ready to go. And you already know I used my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base, but this time in the shade Fair. I didn't mix any white with it. I'm just trying to keep things simple. I definitely know that I want to use blue from the eyeshadow palette since I've got the blue eye gloss. And the Candy Glass eye gloss is pink but with a blue reflect in it. So I'm thinking maybe something kind of like a halo or a spotlight, putting this darker blue all over and then putting the pink blue in the center. The only downside, I guess, of that is I've already used pink and blue in pretty much every look that I've done with this palette so far. But based on the color story and selection of this palette, the only other options are purple and yellow. So it does kind of make sense that pink and blue have been more commonly used than anything else. Plus, those are the cotton candy shades. In other words, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. That's what I'm trying to say here. I do know that blue is gonna be the primary color in the look. So let's just go ahead and start with Cotton Candy Party. We're just gonna put that everywhere. And like I said, this is just gonna be that all over shade. It's going everywhere. Or at least all the way across the crease. I'm blue, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. That's a lot of blue. Now for some pink. Let's use Cupcake Royalty. And with this one, I'm gonna try to place it all along the outside of Cotton Candy Party. I'm essentially just gonna blend the blue out with the pink. Oh, that's gonna make purple. I mean, I guess the flip in that lighter eye gloss does have a little bit of a purple tint to it. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see if it'll all come together in the end. If it doesn't, I'll just take it all off. Not gonna lie, sort of loving the color that's being created once the pink touches the blue. It's a perfect purple. It's sort of giving like tie-dye cotton candy energy. Okay, now it looks like I've got majority of the pigment placed, so I'm just gonna take the same brush, tap off any eyeshadow that's left on the brush and just slightly diffuse this outer edge of the pink. That way it'll blend from the pink tone into my skin tone, hopefully, and make it really soft and blown out looking. Okay, she's cute. She's basic, but she's cute. I'm okay with basic for a look like this. Then just using a smaller fluffy brush, I'm gonna blend the edge between the blue and the pink and see if they can't melt together a little bit better. I'd really like to deepen the crease before I go in with the eye gloss, but I don't think I want to use purple. The Taste Test Me shade is definitely the darkest shade in the palette, but I've literally used it for every look. So what I'm gonna try and do instead is take some of the shade Pink Licorice, and I'm hoping by putting that on top of the shade Cotton Candy Party, it's going to mix to make its own deeper purple that isn't quite as deep as Taste Test Me. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, please don't fail me. Pretty please don't fail me. Oh, I think that might work. I really do. I really do. So my goal here is to apply this all the way from outer corner to inner corner and deepen up the whole crease, so that way I can cut the crease and go in with the eye gloss and use that as like the cut crease color, you know? I kind of don't really even want to cut the crease just for the sake of keeping it really easy, but I'm afraid if I don't, the eye glosses are gonna blend where they don't need to blend. With Pink Licorice down in the crease, I'm gonna use the same brush that I used in Cotton Candy Party and take a little bit more Cotton Candy Party, tap off the excess, and apply that right on top of that pink and start blending out. The goal here is to hopefully turn it into a darker purple, as well as making the blend softer at the same time. Not gonna lie, but this is kind of working better than I thought it would, so I'm happy so far. Okay, I think that's about as purple as I'm gonna get it. Now time for the eye gloss. Oh, I'm so excited. So we're gonna start with Sugar Diamonds first. I have literally no idea how these are gonna perform since I've never used them before, so I'm going to try to just start with a flat brush and see if I can build up the pigment that way. Who knows if it will even pick up with a flat brush. It's making a dent. Oh, it is picking up a little bit. It looks like it's picking up the base pigment, kind of like what flat brushes do in some of the Gerard Cosmetics metallic formulas. Let's just go in on the lid and see what happens. Oh, it's not just the base pigment. Holy crap, that's gorgeous. Okay, so it definitely does apply. It's spreading really easily. It's much more opaque than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, yes, we are off to a fantastic start with these eye glosses. Just working with new formulas, sometimes it's hard to know the best way to use it. Let's see if we can get a nice clean line around this edge. Oh my gosh. This is too freaking cute. And the formula is actually kind of workable. When I don't have a bunch of pigment on the brush, it spreads a little more sheer and it's just like a glistening, glittery blue. But if I let it build up and really pack it on, it is blue, just like it is in the pot. Okay, so I am pleasantly surprised that that was able to be placed pretty precisely with just a flat brush. However, I want to try a foam tip applicator and see if we can't build up the intensity of it using one of those instead. I would just use my fingers, but I know a lot of you guys don't like using your fingers or you can't because of your nails. So I just want to give it a shot, experiment and see if it'll work. I have no idea what happened to that clip. I'm so sorry, you guys, but just so you know, using the foam tip applicator, whenever you pick up the product, it has a bunch of flakes that are sitting on the actual foam tip. But whenever you go to put it on, it does press down and smooth out super nicely and really buttery. The only downside is those flakes while you're packing them on. If you're not fast or smooth enough, like I was apparently, then you get a bunch of little fallout flakes on your face. But it's not a huge deal if you do your eye makeup first, or if you have a bunch of powder down, you could probably just wipe it away. Okay, I've got to admit, despite the slight mess that it makes, I do enjoy the foam tip applicator to apply them. So I can see what it's like to use a finger in the eye glosses. I'm gonna use the shade Candy Glass with my pinky and apply that right down the center of the blue. Since this has a blue flip in it, I'm hoping that it's gonna tie in perfectly with all the pink and the blue and the purple around the edges. Let's see. Oh, that is cute. It's not super impactful, but I can see that I added something lighter. I wonder if we can keep building on top. I don't know. I don't really see the pigment of the purple and the pink. Maybe the finish of this one will only work on top of like a blank eyeshadow base or on top of some other eyeshadow instead of putting it on top of another eye gloss. But just for the sake of saying I tried it, I'm gonna take another foam tip applicator, go back into Candy Glass, and see if it won't build up with that instead. It does actually apply some of that pink to begin with. Oh, okay, it is building. I just gotta stop blending it once I get it built up, because then I feel like I start picking up the blue, but oh, look at that. It is definitely picking up the pink. Oh goody, it's working. Thank you, foam tip applicator. It looks like a unicorn just sneezed all over my eyeball. You know, I really think that these would be the most beautiful used on just a blank lid with nothing else on it. Just taking your finger or a foam tip applicator and swiping it all across the lid and calling it done. Like, it's kind of the easiest one and done product. And that is literally it for the eyes. I told you I was gonna keep it simple. What did I do? I did 1, 2, 3 matte shades, 2 eye glosses just to try the formula, and that's done already. I mean, I'm probably gonna add eyeliner after I clean everything up and go on my face makeup, but that's the extra stuff that you don't have to do if you don't want to. I could probably just put on some mascara and it would be okay as long as I kept my head pulled up, because since I'm hooded, where did the shimmer go? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my mess off camera, get all my face makeup done, and I'll come back with the finished look. Scratch that, I'll come back and we can use the foaming primer. Now we get to try the Cotton Candy Foaming Primer. By the way, all I did on the eyes was use the Velour Luca lipsticks that came with the Cotton Candy Queen collection. These are the shades Jeffree's Candy and Frostitute, and I blended them together, pink on the inside, blue on the outside. Used the Real Her I Am Beautiful mascara and the Gerard Cosmetics What's the Tea lashes. Comes in a little pastel plastic bottle. Let's see what it actually looks like though. It's baby blue, how cute. It doesn't really say on the bottle what it does, but I'm just gonna put it on my face and see what happens. That is so interesting. Oh, it smells so good. It's very strange because at first it feels kind of like you're putting on shaving cream. That's a very odd feeling to have everywhere on your face. It is super, super wet. Really, it feels like a gel or like a gel serum. It's got a pretty oily finish in the end. Very smooth. I don't really know how that would work out for you if you have oily skin. Oh, it looks so beautiful on the skin though. Leaves a little bit of plumpness behind. My skin's kind of glowy just a little bit. And I've definitely got some tack. Wow, okay, I'm ready to put foundation on. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face makeup off camera and then I'll be back with the finished look. And here we are with the completed look. What do you guys think of how everything came together? So I sort of have a love-hate relationship with the eye glosses, or at least with the blue one. I couldn't really see this one so much on top. I mean, I can see that it leaves more of a white, pinky shimmer to it, but I can't really see it because it's not built up enough, and the blue took over, which I'm not mad about. But this product is beautiful. I love the color, but with an eyeshadow base down and my hooded lids, this creases like crazy. What I love about it though is at any point I can just add more on top of it and it smooths it out and I can get it to look like this again. While I was working on my face makeup, for instance, it was pretty cracked, but whenever I came back, I just touched it up a little bit and it looks perfect. So you can build it up, you can make it look the way you want it to. If it does get creasy, just know that it's not gonna last a whole lot of time, especially if you have hooded lids like I do. I also have just a lip balm and lip liner on my lips. The lip liner was the Wayne Goss Essential Lip Pencil in the shade Sepia, and I used the Pastel lip balm. And honestly, the balm makes a beautiful lip texture. My lips just look healthy and soft and plumped up a little bit, but naturally so. So I rather enjoy the lip balms, personally. Oh, and the primer, oh my gosh. Not only did that smell amazing, but it made my skin look really, really nice. I had a little bit of a glow when I started putting the foundation on. It stuck really well. Everything blended really well on top of it. I didn't get any patchiness. I literally had no problems during the complexion makeup, and it's been a little bit since that's happened seamlessly the entire time. It made me really happy. Anyway, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up just to let me know. Also, if you like this look and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!